a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Snoot Game. We're looking at some of the bonus chapters. Let's look at Chick Kulub, Gutter Lane. English, motherfucker. It's a cool autumn evening, and for some reason I'm squeezed in a car against Mo and Nazer. Fang's dad was driving, and the passenger seat was taken up by a tote bag holding the family's ancient bowling balls. Every time he looked in the rearview mirror, I swear his gaze lingered on me for just a second before returning to the road. The only consolation is that if I don't live to see next day, it wouldn't be because he didn't have his priorities straight while on the road. The drive couldn't have lasted more than 15 minutes, but it felt like a good couple of hours. When we finally pulled into the parking lot, I stepped out to stretch my legs while Mo and Nazer continued to catch up. Nazer was having a blast listening about how Fang and Vum drama knocked it out of the park at Mo's. Mo was even wearing an apron Trish sold him to our little gathering. Mo, why are you wearing that outside, miles away from the restaurant kitchen? It's a part of my look. If I ain't wearing an apron, I just don't feel right. Well, folks, we're here. Black Hole Bowling. It's been a while old Rip and me used to come here every weekend when we was your age. And with my weekends off, I figured I'd take the next generation for a game or two. Surprised you brought Anna along, Dad. That's pretty unlike you. It was just going to be the three of us, but the missus thought it'd be a grand idea for him to come along. Mo made an odd hand motion with his tiny limbs. It only made sense when he added a whip crack sound with it. Quiet, you. I'd have your asses in bars before you'd even know it. We both knows you won't. Come on, kids. All Mo needs an extra hands to get on his lucky shoes. I ended up having to carry a tote bag of bowling balls inside. You're not going to make the cripple carry all this, right? Struggling to not fall over or snap in half like a skin-colored twig, I lugged the bag over. Dick. After we got Elaine and I placed the balls on the rack, Fang's father and I sat in the benches while Nazer and Mo went to get some snacks. I slouched back in my seat and rested my eyes a bit. Man, those bowling balls were heavy. We parked pretty far away too, so I had to carry them a good quarter mile or so. At least the benches here are clean. Sitting here with Fang's father, alone. My eyes widen as Mr. Aaron and I face each other. Aaron. I feel my blood turn to ice as a look of malevolent glee spreads across his face. So, Anon, we haven't had a real heart-to-heart yet, have we? Really? We've spoken before back at your house, haven't we, sir? True, but here we can really have some good old man talk, you know? I see. Fang's mother isn't here, and Mo's probably dropped his order twice already. Please come back soon. You've been getting along well with everyone so far, huh? Dear Lucy, Nazer, even my old buddy Mo. Hear you're a fast learner in his kitchen. I swallow hard as I manage to nod. The inside of my mouth felt like the center of the Sahara, while my shirt was practically glued to my back with sweat. You know I do actually know a bit about humans, I do. In my line of work, you need to deal with all types, you know? I read this real interesting thing the other day. Apparently dinosaurs and humans have a different amount of bones. Makes sense when you think about it, but I guess it never occurred to me. Yeah, it kinda does, doesn't it? Anyways, the article goes real in-depth about it. Do you know the minimum number of bones a human needs to survive? I do. Real nifty piece of information, right? Yeah, pretty cool. He holds up a hand and points to his wrist. So apparently, absolutely none of these are vital to... Here you go, Anon. Nazer drops a pair of old shoes into my lap. I asked for caveman size, but this was all they had, sorry. Thank you, Nazer, thank you. If these weren't rentals, I'd enshrine them in my home and pay them respect every day for the rest of my life. What are you guys up to? Terrorizing the poor kid, I bet. Mo sets a tray of fountain drinks and snack foods on the table with his grabby claw hands. You know, Rip, just 'cause your in-law made you piss your britches don't mean you gotta do the same to this kid. No clue what you're talking about. Sure, Rip, sure. Let's just play already. Eager to escape his clutches, I bolt for the console and start entering our names. Fang's dad was up first, and for some reason, his solid flesh-tone ball seemed a lot newer than the others. He made a show of inserting his clawed fingers into each of the holes while making sure I had a real good angle. He even oriented the ball so that the holes lined up into a little screaming face. Wow, Pops, another strike. Is all in the form, Nazer. If you picture the pins as something you really despise, his eyes linger on me for a moment, you can put some real force into it and BAM! I think I just made BAM in my pants. Sheesh, Rip, give it a break for a bit. Yes, maybe 2 bits even? Alright, Anon, yup. I nod and get up from my seat. The ball I've got is borrowed from the bowling lane, its logo making creative use of the finger holes. A shame the only one they had left was a size too small and my fingers barely fit. I hep the smaller ball and take my cues from all the best attempts in Ninbell stick bowling. Lining up the shot, I look down the lane at the pins. Using Rip's advice, I picture Naomi's face on the pins. Holy shit! Sorry, not sorry, Nazer. I really want those two to break up. With a big wind-up that threatens to pull my arm from its socket, I launch the ball right into the back of my foot. Son of a whore fucking cunt! Goddamn motherfucking shit! Fucking shit, asshole, fuck! All of the motherfucking bullshit to fucking happen in my godforsaken life. How the fuck does that happen? Fucking leaf eater ball, fuck my life. Oh god, fucking damn it. What the fuck is this fucking Tom and Jerry bullshit? How the fuck does this fucking happen? Don't just stand there gawking, you jackasses. Get a fucking first aid kit or something. And for fuck's sake, you useless fucking assholes. Holy shit, this hurts so like hell. Aha, my fucking foot. I think I broke my fucking foot. God damn it. I don't know what I did with that voice. When I finally stopped to catch my breath, I realized all eyes in the building are on me. Nazer has his phone set on me. And even Fang's father is staring with a dumbfounded look on his face. I break out into a sweat again, eyes darting to find the nearest bathroom. Mo gestures to Mr. Ripley. That beats your record, don't it? The attendant throws his hands up in the air. It does! It's a new record! All at once, all the patrons of the bowling alley burst into cheers and applauses. What? It was a full 6 minutes you going off. The record is 7 minutes and 33 seconds, actually. The last record was only 5 minutes and some change. That's nice and all, but my foot is still fucking broken! Does it even still hurt? Huh? I tried to do a trick shot, ended up tripping Mo, and he waves a finger around the hole in his chest. I still got the metal plate in my head, too. Mo knocks a fist against the bottom of his skull, a metallic thump echoing out. The manager approved a reward for beating out the 20-year-old record. Oh, cool. A bowling ball of my own? Those shoes you're wearing, they're yours. Mazer stifles a cough. Thanks. Either way, we should probably get a first aid kit. I think I saw one by the entrance. Let's go get it. The two go hunting for the first aid kit, and I'm left alone with Mr. Ripley again. Oh, that is actually his last name, isn't it? I don't really care anymore right now. I'm just worn out. You know... Here we go. I didn't know you had it in you. Had what in me? Me. Pardon? Phrasing? 7 minutes straight. No regrets, no holding back, and with a single breath. I can see a young me in you, Anon. And I can also see what my daughter sees in you. A strong will and an iron lung. Oh, thank you, sir. Does that mean you're okay with... You set foot near second base and I'll finish the job that bowling ball couldn't. Understood. Good talk. Next time, we ought to go finish together. Next time? Yeah. Next time. Oh my god, this is adorable and I love it. I love the bonus chapters. Okay, guys, so that was the first bonus chapter. I will see you next time for the next one. You get a video for each bonus. So once again, thank you guys so much. Let's quickly look at extras. Gallery. So here's all the art. God, I love the art. Okay, so that's how you go back. So there we missed one there. Oh yeah, so there are a lot we missed. Missed one there. Missed a bunch there. I love that one. That is just so pretty. Alright, so like I said, maybe there is... Okay. So we got all the lewd. There you go, you perverts. They're not that bad. Full body. Missed some here. The next bonus chapter of Snoot Snoot Game. The last one right now, because I don't have any of the other ones unlocked. August 10th. Inside the sweltering hot auditorium of Volcano High. Oh, fuck me, I have to do everyone's voices. Good evening, everyone. I'm glad that you all agreed to show up. With the new year about to begin, we'd like to firstly start off by introducing our tenured faculty to any new parents. If you would be so kind. God damn it. Oh, my name is James, and nope. Hey, how's it going? I'm Carl Kowalski. I'm like head of math guys. Yeah, Fossil Man, you're up. Oh, why are you in my attic? I sigh inside the script over to the senile fossil. Oh my, yes, I am Professor Farnsworth, and I act as the head of science. Please remind Mr. Jingo to say his part next. Mr. Jingo, I believe it's your turn. Yes, I'm the music head. And I'm the parent ambassador. Now on to the subject of this meeting. I sigh and shuffle the sheets of paper before me, looking closely at my notes. Fundraising to repair the rooftop safety fence. How was it broken in the first place? What if my little Abby fell down? Ma'am, your daughter can safely glide. You don't know that? Ma'am, Abigail is a star track and field glider. Don't you worry, I can assure you that the faculty would never let our children come to harm. Why, just imagine if one of their students were seriously hurt in an accident. Like falling down those stairs and landing on one of the bullards. Oh, not this again. I'll have you know that the Anon kid is way tougher than he looks. There's no way that actually happened. Yeah, skinnies are too squishy to survive something like that. You have no proof my Eugene was involved. If we could... Now. I think we should really address the parents' concerns, sir. Yeah, like who let an ape be around my precious Megan? So much for post-racial society. On the subject of fundraising, my voice is powerful enough to draw everyone's eyes to me. We need to consider... Yeah, he's just getting fucking Anon's voice at this point. We need to consider each person's idea, so we will be opening the floor to suggestion. The crowd of parents have begun shouting over each other at this point. More than half of them aren't even saying anything. Rebel. Why did I take this job again? Oh dear, they're certainly enthusiastic. Samantha, why are you even here? Your kids have already graduated. You never know what the future may bring, Principal Spears. I'm simply being mindful of it. The future? No frickin' way. You telling me that Anon actually managed to score? Brings a tear to my frickin' eye. I was always wondering why those two would sneak off to the roof. Good on them. Indeed, why? I remember my first wife and how we met. It felt like 100 years ago, and yet I can still recall her supple scales. Can we please not discuss the student's sexual pursuits? I swear whatever happened to professionalism. Please don't know, you must relax. It's not like he's a student here, and his parents never even bothered to show up. What? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh, Fang was right. You should have just taken up her old man's offer at the dealership. As the faculty joined in shouting with the rest of the parents, I took a moment to rethink my priorities. I knew you were faking it! Ai, habu no kuru ato yomi no. Hey guys, welcome back to Snoot Game. We're gonna look at the mouse pad. Mouse pad. Right, you're recording? Hey, what's up? It's your boy Anon, and this is my crib. Dork. Quiet, you. Ignore the hired help. Hired? Shush. We're right at the heart of Skin Row, one of Caldera's Bluff's most historic cultural districts. Yeah, if you call it crack culture. Cultural districts. I've been living here for almost 7 months, and I wouldn't trade it for anywhere else in the state. So let's head inside for a grand tour. What's so grand about a one-room apartment? My bedroom is bigger than this. Bang, I swear to God, don't make me ask Ree to do this instead. So this is the kitchen area, loaded with all the essentials I need to get me through the week. Alfredo, carbonara, pesto, you name it, I can cook it. Carbonara is pretty good, I'll give you that. Moving on, bang, you don't need to show the refrigerator. You call 30 energy drinks essential? You try getting through a 48-hour Rock Ring 2 marathon without those. Anyways, make sure you get a good pan view of the apartment. Hey, look at him back there. This is what I call the mouse pad. You've literally never called it that before. Wait, why are you doing this again? My forum pen pal dared me to do it. Your pen pal? You're trying to impress some weirdo on the internet with this? Yeah, her screen name is Stegostar231. I'm pretty sure she's from Japan. Cool, huh? Her? You sure you aren't just being groomed? No, shut up. Anyways, next is the battle station. Ready for all those late night raid sessions with the clan? And this little guy is Metal Gear Rainbow. I love Rainbow. Custom modified with a railgun for stealth launches at the science teacher. Some weirdo forced him to buy a phone, Roomba, on our first date, and he decided to keep it. And it was the best decision I made that day. Why are you giving me that look? Moving on. The bed, where I do all my sleeping. Among other things. Bang! How vulgar. My TV, X-Rocks hooked up and ready to play Rock Ring at the moment's notice. And my closet with all the clothes I'll ever need. What the fuck? I thought you just kept cleaning the same shirt over and over. Why do you have so many? Am I giving a tour to Stegostar or you? Tell me more about Stegostar character and what's her deal. Dunno what there is to say. She likes anime. Wait, you aren't jealous, are you? I'd be jealous if it was an actual girl you were talking to, you dweeb. Good. Between you and me, she's not really my type. And you're taken. And I'm happily taken. Anyways, I think that's about it for my crib tour. Hope you enjoyed, Stegostar. Make sure you get back to me about the new Lucky Star episode, too. And done. So, does Stegostar have any other hobbies? I think she's into card games. Oh, card games? Anything else you know of? For not being jealous, you sure care a lot about what she does. She sent me some pictures of her garden once. What, like a Zen garden? Or is it some kind of euphemism? What? No, just flowers and stuff. I can show you if you want. This is Stella's garden. What? No, it isn't. See? Anon, this is Stella's yard. Nah, you're just... Here's her fucking Instaglyph, you idiot. One moment, I need to use the bathroom. Ring, ring, click. So, when were you gonna tell me? You fucking know what? Oh, you fucking know, Stella. Or should I say, Stegostar 231? I thought I was talking to an actual Japanese girl. No. A patchy uncle does not fucking count. Bang, so help me. You had a fucking net crush on Stella? Oh, shut up. That was 2 years ago. Duh. Anon had a crush. And I have a girlfriend. No, I will not be keeping that promise. Apology not accepted. Oh, and by the way, your husbando is shit. Ugh, I need a Wait. Are you still filming? Bang, I swear to get back here! Alright, hi guys, we just finished the bad ending. So now we're gonna look at what Passion of the Trigger one. We're gonna look at these two, and then we're gonna call it. So I'm doing these live. February 17th. I lean back against the wall, my freshly polished horns I lean back against the wall, my freshly polished horns feeling fantastic today. I deserve it all. I deserve it after all the shit I deal with at school, not to mention the tiny terrors at home. A part of me wants... I can't do that the entire time, I'm sorry. A part of me wants to feel bad that I left Fang on their own the other day, especially with that useless Skinny. But between the nice clean feeling on my scalp and the great news... Skinny convinced him. Skinny convinced him? How'd he manage to do that? I don't know, but it's awesome. A real venue this time. It takes a second to actually register it. An actual venue? An actual venue! You know what, I gotta do it. The thought of possibility flare in my head, all one step closer to reality. Our chance to make Vom drama the hit it deserves to be. Our celebration continues. So I keep doing that. Sorry, it is hard to keep doing that voice. Let me grab a drink. Because that voice actually gives me a headache. Because it's so high-pitched in my head. Our celebration continues until someone, probably one of the teachers, passes by and knocks on the music room door several times. Then I remember the person responsible. Maybe Skinny isn't so bad. Pfft, nah, I probably could have convinced that fucking fossil too. I look at Fang and notice them with a look on their face I haven't seen in a very long time. It works separate narration? Yeah, okay. Like they're daydreaming again. It's kind of weird, like they're too embarrassed looking. So, you two do anything else all day? Not really. After I told Nazer to fuck off, we got free pizza and just hung out. Exciting. Unremarkably dull, more like. The guy looks duller than dull. Well, there is something else I wanted to talk about. I sit up and nod, giving them my undivided attention. Sure, go for it, Fang. Promise you won't tell anyone, not even Reed? Oh, Fang has a big secret now, do they? I think Anon likes me. What? Gross, Fang. You sure he's just not trying to get into your pants or something? Fang sighs and looks up. Their snout waves back and forth as they stare up at the dirty-looking ceiling while thinking. I don't know. He has this thing he does where he mumbles. I don't think he knows he does it. Kiwi, stop. He's trying to get the package. Some of the things he says are nice things about me. It's, kind of cute. Just what did that Skinny say and do, I swear. Don't tell me. He's still a huge dweeb and all, but I think I kind of like him too. What, with Anon him? Fang, are you for real right now? They huff and cross their arms. Oh, he's going nuts. He wants the package. I'm just saying Anon's a good friend. A friend? The way they said it doesn't sound like a friend shit. Not like with me. Please, Fang! Anon's just like every other guy at Volcano High. Only worse because he's broken from the boonies. Come on, Trish, you're being harsh on him. You don't even know Anon. I don't need to know him to know he's just like the rest of them. I hear Fang sigh and lean back in their chair. Maybe. No maybes about it, Fang. Their type are all the same. Nothing but losers and assholes. Even after he helped us with the venue? Trick, probably. Feminist. He probably only wants Fang for their body. Fucking sleazy pervert. Feminist. I knew I had to keep my eyes on him at all times. What right does that fucking monkey have to just come into my life and muck things up? Maybe we should get some practice in, Trish. Sounds like a plan. We have to prepare for our biggest show yet. Our biggest show. I hand Fang the blue Strat, which they immediately set to tuning just right. Mr. Jingo really needs to get some new gear. These things aren't maintained at all. Even the bass. I keep doing that. No one ever uses it. All right, so that was one of the bonus chapters. Passion of the Trigger 2. So the next one we're gonna. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Snoot Game. We're looking at one of the bonus chapters. These are all these videos are gonna be, are all of these different bonus chapters. So let's look at Passion of the Trigger 2. It's been a month since I ruined everything. Since I pushed Fang away because I couldn't handle them spending more time with someone else. And now Reed is the only one who puts up with me. Since his parents are out of town for another business trip, we're hanging out at his house trying to make my mind off things. And by that, Reed means getting high as fuck. But laying in the backyard and staring up the sky, it's all I can think about. Meanwhile, Reed is currently going on about his grand plan to open the first medical carfentanil dispensary in the country. Not that the stuff does much for me, but it's better than talking about literally anything else. Aw. I'm telling you, dude, it's genius. I'd call it like the carfetarium. Better name than Reed's feed and seed, at least. Reed begins laughing at his first idea, which gets a giggle out of me. But that doesn't last long, and before long, the empty feeling in my chest returns. I pass back the blunt and let out a sigh. Reed, am I a bad person? I glance over to see Reed inhale for a good 10 seconds before blowing up the smoke like a steam engine. I swear this stuff only makes his lungs stronger. No, man, what makes you think that? It's just, I can't stop thinking about everything I did. We all make mistakes, amigo, like, remember that time I caught the cooking class on fire? Yeah, can't cook to save your life. That doesn't make me feel any less shitty. Just makes us people. So we all make 'em. Just makes us people. Is all. We all make 'em and we all gotta fix 'em, you know? Remember meeting Anon and how he came clean with us? The mere mention of his name doesn't help and only makes me want to cry. Alright, see. Tell Dr. Reeds what's on your mind. Guess Reed's back to being my therapist. Where do I even begin? Somewhere not involving Anon? Dunno, man. How about why you weren't, chill with Anon? Fuck. I don't know. At first I thought he was just kinda annoying. Shows up out of nowhere and all of a sudden is friends with everyone we know. When he first talked to us, it seemed fine, Fang. It's always a big deal when they talk to someone new. But there was always something about him that didn't sit right. Like how he never respected their pronouns. God, I sound like such a bitch saying it out loud. Not a bitch. You were just, confused. Reed passes the coffee back to me and I take a sharp inhale, filling my chest with that warm, dizzying feeling. The clouds I exhale aren't nearly as impressive as Reed's. Anon's probably just lost and confused as you, bro. Trying to meet new people at a new school and all, especially after all that he went through. It's just, I liked how things were with the band, with Fang. I felt like he was trying to change everything he touched. Then Fang told me when they were on when they found out the venue for us, how Anon was always mumbling to himself and some of the stuff he said. After that I thought Anon was gonna hurt them somehow. Like he didn't actually care about Fang and was just trying to use them or change them or something. I guess I figured if Fang saw how weird Anon really was, they wouldn't want to talk to him anymore. Then that didn't happen and they started going out and now Fang won't even talk to me anymore. Reed sits up and finds himself automatically following, wrapping my arms around my knees. I mean, I won't lie to you, man. That was a pretty dick move on all. But it's all in the past, nothing changing it now. Fang will forgive you, same as Anon, just gotta give him time. What about you, though? Fang isn't mad at you. Why haven't you talked to them? A sigh tells me it's something he's exactly thrilled about. He's not exactly thrilled about either. Man, it's rough. Figured I'd give Fang and Anon space and all. Besides, didn't want to make you think I was abandoning you, Not a good place to be isolated like that. I bury my head in my knees, tears begin to well in my eyes. Nice going, Trish. Reed's also suffering for what you did. I was talking to Sage the other day. She said she heard from Rosa, who heard from Stella, who was talking to Anon about prom. He's going with Fang, right? Well, how'd you find out? Spears, bro. Gave me the old quick rundown when I was all hell yeah, dude, to DJing. Said something about needing another thing during prom, and that he'd ask Fang to play on stage. Fang performing on stage at prom? That was our big plan. With the way Fang was always talking about it, I always thought it was the only way they'd ever get caught going to prom. Oops. Now they're there. Here comes the waterworks. They're doing it all like we didn't exist anymore. That pushes me over the edge and I begin bawling into my arms. Come on, T, it's alright. Just let it all out. Reed hugs my shoulders with his toned arms. God damn it, Trish, not now. I cry my eyes out for the next few minutes, with Reed doing his best to silently comfort me. Doing okay? I wipe my face with my increasingly moist sleeve, getting the last of it out of my system. You know, Spears is a real bro and, gave me a +1 ticket to prom and all. If Fang and Anon are going to be there, we could talk to them then. Reed? Are you asking me to prom? He shrugs and gives a brief smile. Makes sense, you know. They'll be there and we can both be in there and all. Besides, King Rex can't be the only dude without a date. I shake my head and let a laugh escape me. Well, King Rex better bring his friend because I'm not dancing with the school mascot. Reed rises up and extends a hand to me, pulling me to my feet. Feeling better now, too? I open my mouth to answer, but end up settling with a nod. Sniffling, I wipe the last remnants of my little episode from my face with my now wet sleeve. Looks like it's laundry day when I get home. God, I hope Riley wasn't to store at the washer again. Think we'll be alright. We have, plenty of time to work it out before prom. You know what always makes me feel better? Garfy? Ooh, bro, there's that bomb-ass taco stand down the street. The one with the veggie tacos you like. Plus, it'll help take your mind off of it. Food now, Fang later. Yeah, that sounds nice. Shoving my hands into my hoodie pocket, I allow a smile to creep onto my face. Great, now I need to start looking at addresses. I know Reed would spring for one, but I think I have enough saved up. I'll need to check Little True for some cheap fitters. And welcome to the bonus chapters of Snoot Game. We're looking at Passion of the Trigger 2. Looks like we got a few of them to do. You sure you got enough paper plates and stuff? We got all of it, man. Quit worrying, alright? Fang, Reed, Fang, Rosa, Stella, and I are walking to Trish's place with arms full of plastic bags of groceries. It's her birthday today, and Fang wanted to throw a surprise party. It's a shame Reed ruined that surprise. At least all the presents will still be a surprise, I hope. I've never been to this part of town before. Almost reminds me of my place. With a feathered elbow pierces my side. Her mother works two jobs overtime just so Trish can go to school with us instead of Reef City continuation. So what's so bad about Reef City anyway? Reed nearly trips over his own feet. It's you know about Alcatraz? It's like that mixed with Auschwitz. That doesn't sound that bad. Rio de Janeiro din. Oh no. I went for a week last September because Spears got me slashing tires. It's hell. I looked into it once. The people in charge of the place used some legal loopholes to get the place off the map. So it's legal for the teachers there to use paddles. Why don't we change the subject? We're getting close to Trish's place, no? I hope she's alright with this. She'll love it. It's exactly what she needs right now. Why's that? It's summer vacation. And you'll see. It's this building we're here. Fang stops in front of one of the many large brick buildings we've been walking past and points to a door on the second floor. How exciting. I haven't gotten to visit Trish at her place before. We all go upstairs, and what sounds like muffled uproars hit my ears, growing louder and closer, and we get to the door. I reach for the doorbell. Like, no, don't push that unless you want to get shocked. Reed raps on the door. From this side, I can hear what sounds like a violent riot inside a china shop. Come in! Trevor, don't you dare! There's a clacking of what has to be 12 locks in sequence, and finally the door opens to reveal Raptor Jesus in Jurassic Heaven. From the entryway, I can see what looks like a monsoon-struck living room. You're here, finally! I can't deal with these little monsters anymore. Oh, it's Riley. The hell? Yo, who this gay trigger? Riley! Oh my god, they didn't hide it. Riley, these are my friends. And Anon. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry we took so long, Trish. And hey there, Riley, ready for the party? Man, fuck this party. Ain't no hot bitches here, so it ain't a real party, Trigger. Ow. He's so cute. Trish, why did you not tell us you had a kid brother? Because they're little monsters. She's got like 2 brothers and 3 sisters. Dios mío. Do your parents not use rubbers? Trigger, you dumb. That shit just the feds trying to make sure we don't make more of us. Riley, I swear to fuck. Okay, how about we get this party started? Sure. Let's use the grill down in the courtyard, though. Tana tried making a mac and cheese bowl, but forgot to put water in it. That would explain the burning smell and the layer of smoke among the ceiling. The courtyard is an open field with a few wooden benches and dying trees randomly sprinkled in. Finally, I got to use this. Reed hefts the silver briefcase he'd been lugging around onto the table. He flips the latches to reveal a charcoal tray. What the? Made this last week, just for the occasion. An entire grill in a briefcase? Why? Good question. Who's got the frozens? I do. I hand my grocery bag of hamburger patties, both real and fake meat. Trish's little siblings are already wrestling each other in the grass, and Trish herself collapses onto a bench. 13 hours a day I have to watch them. Isn't there an easier way to distract them? There's only one tablet and one TV. There's always the last one running around. There's always at least one running around screeching. Trish, why don't you invite us over more often? I'd be glad to help when I don't have classes. No, you don't need to put up with these little cretins. Besides, it's just until summer break is over. Then I can move out and Riley will be in charge. There's a scary thought. Yo, is the food ready? Yo, is the food ready yet? I don't have a fucking voice for him. It's coming, it's coming. Fang, you want to help out a bit? Me, sure. Reed gives Fang an extendable spatula and starts getting the food from the other bags ready. It's nice for all of us to get together like this. I only wish I came up with the idea of a party sooner. I didn't have much time to get everything together. Like, imagine if we rented a bouncy house. A what? Oh, you mean a moon jump? I always called them bounce walk. That's the dullest name I've heard of them. Anyways, it's called a castle hoop. I agree with Fang, actually. Like, they're officially called enclosed inflatable trampolines. Fang, like the one on the left is burning a bit. Crap. Fang returns her attention to the grill. Something tugs in the back of my shirt. Oh, they're cute. The two of Trisha's siblings look up at me with toothy grins and hands behind their back. I never talked to a real live human before. Live? Is it true you can light things on fire with your hands? The others are looking at me with an expectant look on their faces. Yes, actually. But it doesn't work if you're staring, so first you need to turn around and count to 10. Okay. 1, 2. I lean forward and Fang whisper, I lean towards Fang and whisper to her. Okay, quick, your lighter. What are you doing? Just let me see it. She obliges and I put everything in position. 9, 10. The two swirl back around. With the hidden lighter between my hands, I let out a combustible gas, slowly coating the palm of my hand. Now behold, small children. Palm thoroughly coated, I flick the pink lighter and striker wheel with my thumb. For a split second, a spark is enough to ignite the gas still caught on my hands. The kids are dazzled by the tall dancing flames in my hand before it dies out. Do it again! Do it again! What have I told you about fire, you two? That you'll get one of Mommy's belts if we play with it? Geez, that seems a bit harsh. Better than my little brother setting himself on fire, Anon. Stella and Rosa are telling another story, you two, so why don't you go join Polly and Tyler? But I want to see more magic caveman fire. Non-negotiable. Now go throw pine cones at each other or something. The two scamper off to follow their elders' orders, and my phone buzzes. Almost ready. Like, alright, everything. That's everything. Thanks for grilling, Fang. I kind of wanted one of these now. Can I take it home? Yeah, sure. Little ones, it's time to eat. Everyone gets a burger from the piles, sorted into 2 piles for real and fake meat. These came out really well, Fang. I got a burnt one and it's still pretty great. Fang isn't paying attention. She's entirely focused on her greasy prey. After a few test bites, she throws the whole thing in the air and snaps it out of the air with one bite. Only then does she remember others are watching. So you do parties. Do it again! Nuh-uh, no fucking way. Fang's wings shield her face from embarrassment. My phone goes off again. You're popular today, Anon. Something up? I glance at the text to get a confirmation I was waiting for. Actually, something is up. If you'd all follow me to the back to the front of the building. The party follows me, none the wiser to what I had planned. And I desperately hope this isn't about the backfire. I turn the corner to see Nazer making his final touches to the package on the flatbed trailer hitched in the Naze car. Given his driving, I'm more than impressed that it's all in one piece. What's Nazer doing here? What's with the trailer? This. I give Nazer a wave and he rips the tarp off. Holy crap! How did you? When did you? The flatbed has been made into a makeshift stage, and gleaming in the sunlight is the complete equipment set for a worm drama, speakers and all. Sorry, Fang, I kind of stole your idea for a surprise. A one-time worm drama reunion concert all ready to start. Fang and Reed approach the stage with awe on their faces. Trish is stunned into silence. Is Trish gonna play music for us? Holy crap, I am! She bounds on stage with unrestrained glee on her face. Rosa quiets the children down while the bandmates finish getting ready. The youngest in the back is bouncing on her tiptoes trying to see. Hold on, up we go. Whee! I pick her up and put her on my shoulders. So let's go! Wait, what song? Let's do I Gave the Special Kid the Jonestown Special and Now I'm Going to Jail. Fang and Reed nod and ready their instruments. Trish sets the tempo till they begin. Jim Jones did nothing wrong. His Flavor Aid was magic. If some would say it's strong. Man, Reed needs to chill on the carpy lyric writing. Those kids needed some fun, way better than just some Tums. So what if I spiked the punch? It was made for their lunch. Speaking of kids, Trish's siblings were cheering her on the most. Even Riley, though he did try to hide it with a shaky scowl. Trish's tempo increases and her plucking slowly turns into shredding. Jim Jones didn't do nothing, and so I went and did what he did. This special kid's mouth are gushing, but shit, I'm not going off the grid. While the words to the song were, later the police arrive with a warrant. I tell them to go and just fuck themselves. It was just a bunch of kids. It's not so abhorrent. They bust down my door, take me down to the shelves. Questionable. The small party loved it nonetheless. I can see Rum Drama were also happy to be playing together again. I'd say the plan was a success. Even if there was now a bunch of trash being tossed our way from the complex windows. Fuck 'em. No good taste in music these days. Popped some rat poison right down their drinks. All the other pieces of shit inmates looked at me weird and well, I swear to Raptor Jesus, I'm at my brink. I gave the special kids the Jonestown Special. The fuck. And now I'm going to jail. Fuck. The trio holds their finishing pose to catch their breath. Everyone watching erupts into cheering. The little dinos on my head whistles with her fingers. Whew, alright. Next one we should do... Why not the again? Yes! Wait, no. We made that sequel track we never got to play. I still remember it. Alright, here we have the sequel to our hit song, The. Presenting It's. After a full set of songs, the three look exhausted. Alright, that's probably enough. Bang, I got a bottle of water here. Thank you. Anon, you set this up? Idea thief. Well, Nazer and Mo helped. I motioned over to Nazer, busy securing everything back down on the flatbed. Mo loaned us the flatbed off his boat and helped us set up the stage. But why? Why go through all the effort? Why indeed? I looked at the kids, all exhausted and ready for bed. It's surprising how draining cheering a band on is. What can I say? I'm a fan of Worm Drama. That earned me a surprise squeak from Trish. You know, I always wondered why you were set on making it big. But I think I get it now. Oh? Want to elaborate on that? I motioned to Stella and Rosa, carefully carrying her siblings back to the apartment. There's a softness in Trish's eyes as she sees her tired family being cared for by the two. I really should have tried talking with her sooner. I'm sorry for never getting to really know you. Trish sighs and shakes her head. It's fine, Anon, but you're still a dweeb. Never said I wasn't. The diminutive girl giggles lightly, and I can't help but smile. Yo. Nazer finished laying out the tarp and is now walking over with a small cake on a tray. Anon, got a light? Birthday girl still needs to make her wish. I hold up Fang's lighter. The candles reading 19 are lit, and everyone gathers around with Trish in the center. Looks like they're about to sing happy birthday. I back away past the edge of the crowd. I feel like I'd be ruining Trish's moment if I stayed. And Non, you're going to sing too, right? My singing voice isn't that great. A familiar set of claws wrap around my fingers. Sing for both of us, okay? Fuck, she's even doing the cute eyes. Alright. Rosa starts the song, and we all join in. Midway through, my voice cracks a bit and I freeze in place. The needle digging into the back of my head convinces me to keep going. The song ends with no one thankfully laughing at me. Trish inhales sharply and blows out the candles. So, what'd you wish for? You're not supposed to tell, you stoner mong. I should have wished that the skinny there wasn't tone deaf. I should have, yeah. Thank you all so much for doing this again. This is the best birthday I've had in a while. I hear a powerful sniffling and turn to the source. This is all so beautiful. Group bug! Before we can escape the manic Hispanic, her arms capture Fang, Trish, and me in an embrace that threatens my spine and lungs. Stella, in her infinite wisdom, decided to force the rest of us into the same hug. Oh, the cake! Nazer at last had the reflexes to save the cake, holding it above his head. Oh, this is the most wonderful party, mi compadre. This is the most wonderful party, mis compadres. Huh, it was so sweet, like one of my Japanese animes. I can't breathe. Oh, you snuck that in. Hello and welcome back to Snoot Game. Bonus chapters, we're looking at Naomi's Tribulations 1. April, that. I'm just saying is that he shouldn't have tried. Sweet Tooth, you shouldn't just kick your teacher in the nuts. I growl at my phone in my hand. He's lucky he's in college right now. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, but still. So, what's the punishment? I huff, and with a huff, I turn my phone around the living room, slowly rearranged to fit more useless people. Set up for a baby bros going away party. Daw, such a caring sister. I don't even have to turn to the screen to see Anon's shit-eating grin. Dad says I gotta clean up after, too. If you move up, trying to. I finally look back at my screen and see him giving me his soothing, calming face. Even seeing that look from him stings. I didn't mean to shout. It's fine, Fang. I'm lucky to have a dorm room. I doubt Dad would have sprung for an apartment again. He's still pissed about the security deposit. Oh, right, that was my fault. Was it my fault? Reed was the one bringing the car fee. Right. Still, I thought you and Trish would be moving in together. Fuck her. She wanted to move in with Reed instead. Really? Really. It was the late night jam-outs, wasn't it? No. Huh, you owe me $10. Stupid Anon and his stupid bets, and his stupid always being right. Damn it, I know I'm fucking blushing right now, and I just fucking know it. I don't say it. Told. Anon, you. I'll hang up. Okay, sorry I asked. But what are you gonna do now? I exhale deeply and feel all the weight of my current predicament land on my shoulders. Don't know, maybe what? Anon's head is shaking rapidly and his hand is waving like crazy. I don't see what the problem would be with Stella as a roommate. Oi, stop slacking, Lucy. The living room ain't gonna clean itself. Not now, I still want to talk with him. Aw, man, I guess I should go. No, damn it. I need to finish this. I'm sorry, Anon. It's fine, and I wish I could be there now, but the scholarship and all. Plus the whole dorm fumigation thing and having to change rooms. Fucking roommate got lucky during it in a spare theater room. The bastard. Well, talk later, Fang. Have fun with the party, okay? Before I can say I love you, the screen fades to my wallpaper. The wallpaper of me and him together on Christmas. I sigh one last time and pocket my phone. The cool and smooth textures of the polished stone make me realize I'm holding the necklace again. And on. 30 minutes till Nazer gets back now. Everyone that came is just casually chatting, already snacking on all of Mom's better dishes. Shame about Dad's guacamole, though. For them, that is. It may be fucking delicious, but the aftermath isn't pretty. I shudder involuntarily at the thought of my last birthday. No wonder he married Mom. The banners hung up with the thumbtacks from under the couch and ABC gum flying gallantly above the staircase. People start to trickle in to celebrate Nazer's officially pissing off. He got accepted into a prestigious medical school back last August. Still remember his prancing around like there was ever a chance he'd get rejected. I started going to community college around the same time. He has no idea the grueling experience ahead of him. Then again, he does this kind of shit perfectly. Lucy, would you be a dear and dim the lights? I snap back to reality. Nazer close school friends are already and perched out of sight in the entryway. I notice one of his old teammates even brought Stella along when I turned the light knob. Maybe Anon was right in his rant a few weeks ago about girls having it easier. Nah, that's bullshit. Trish? Oh, they all have little party hats on the things on the wall. That's cute. Trish comes barreling in through the door like there's a blizzard outside. Dang, it took a while, but Reed's distracted. Oh, thank fuck. Definitely don't need him being arrested today of all days. Arrested for what? For being the most wanted guy in Volcano High. That line doesn't work anymore, and he hasn't given me a new one yet. Do you need anything else, Dad? Don't think so. Your mom got an entire bakery going on at once in the kitchen. She hasn't needed help before. Dear. The old man limps back towards the kitchen. Shoulders slightly hung about being fucking told by my mom in seconds. Okay, spill how? I asked Rosa to clear some time for him. She took it to me in a classic date night. Could have just told him Stella's boyfriend would be here. He'd stay miles away. Figured he'd forgotten by now. You know him. Right, and what about you? Last time you threw a glass of juice on the old man. We seriously don't need any arrests tonight. Trish blows a raspberry and looks away. Maybe if he wasn't such a pig. You know what I mean. I'm telling you, him and Mo are. Lucy, your ma says Naza's on his way. Shit, hide. Everyone in the room scatters, hiding as best they can in our living room. I even see Stella and the old varsity football captain dive into the closet. The door cracks open and Naomi leads Naser in slowly. Are Mom and Dad dancing again? I can't see. Fuck! I twist the dim doorknob in full brightness, making Naser shade his eyes. What? Surprise! Naomi's pregnant. What? Grandbabies? Dad swats my crest with one hand. No, since you're leaving us for college next week, your mother thought we should throw you a going-away party. Oh yes, I invited all your school friends too. I see the little gerbil on a treadmill in his head, spinning aimlessly until the comprehension dawns on him that his privacy has been violated. Oh, my yearbook. Don't worry, dear. I put it back in your dirty laundry pile where it was left. Aside from the peanut gallery, this is a fairly standard dinner banter. Mom! Not in front of my friends. Yeah, kill, man! We know how it is. Your mom is just gonna miss you. The other track members nod in agreement. It's great everyone came. Let's all enjoy the party. A holler of agreement, and the whole thing kicks off as though it had been going on for hours already. I make a beeline for the food table with Trish, stealing enough grub to keep me sated through the whole ordeal. Ordinarily, I'd just hole up in my room and annoy everyone with playing Frankly I do a little winning, but damn skinny costing me 2 hours of my life by resolving blood feuds. Whatever, it's not like those jocks want to talk to me. But Stella, gee, she's got the attention of all the boys. It's weird, right? I know, like how? I mean, I've seen her talking with a lot of the hot dog chicks. With the hot dog chick that's near your place. What are you implying? Come on, you gotta admit her setup is a little seedy. She's chill, Trish, not some kinda multitasking prostitute. Not even. Oh, I know that pout all well. No vegan options. Herpes matter! Dad's head whips around at Trisha's shout. The room's temperature drops as the two glare at each other. Trish. I give her a quick reality check with my elbow. Everyone awkwardly returns to their own tiny dinner talk. Dad getting the patented look from Mom as she pulls him aside. He's so a dirty cop. And you would have been in cuffs again. Trish's small chuckle is enough to know she won't actually start another argument tonight. I scan the room again as I nibble on some of the tiny sandwiches Mom made. Aside from Stella being swarmed by boys 3 times her size, Chet and Naser are broing it up with some crazy-looking handshakes, and Naomi is talking with Mom. You're doing it again. Oh. My thumb circles softly over the surface of the polished stone. Anon texted me earlier, you know. Really? He said you owe him $10. Fuck. You gonna tell me why? No. Oh no, not the sad eyes. Damn it! May have made a bet on the roommate thing. Trish tries to headbutt me, but I already have her at arm's length with my palm on her face. For your info, I bet in your favor. Trish finally relents, leaning back against the wall. I just got out of a loud house bang. I'd like to experience having a good night's sleep for the first time in my life. Yeah, and leave his sister out in the cold. What am I gonna do now? It's not like I can move in with Anon. Unlike Naomi and Naser. I want to be jealous, thinking about how they get what they want, what I want so badly. But even with Nazer's scholarship, Dad's spending so much for him. But Nazer deserves it. He deserves the fucking world after putting up with me. I glance over at him nervously, trying to bridge some conversation with Mom and his teammates. Naomi is, of course, close behind him to direct the whole thing. Hey. Someone called to me from across the room. Oh, it's just the ex-captain of the football team. Still wonder how Stella managed to catch this guy. Hey, you're the chick that played during prom last year, right? Come on, play something and liven the place up a bit. The other track member team members holler in agreement. Trish isn't facing me, but she has an odd look going on there. Well, hey, it happened. Oh boy. Was it just like you always imagined? She smirks and looks at me from the corner of her eye. There's a bit more groveling involved. I kind of forgot about it, honestly. You gonna play? Eh, sure, why the fuck not? I was getting bored anyways. I high-five Trish as I pass her by. In my room, I take the time to consider which weapon I want to slay with. What would he pick? Probably at random. Oh, I got it. Oh, she's got a little Roomba too now. I set down... Oh no, she's probably got ours. I set down my 3 favorites at the foot of my bed and sprinkle some cracker crumbs in front of them. With a quick tap of my foot, I let my most loyal minion decide. Rainbow's mechanical mouth makes quick work of the crumbs, choosing the first, my good old Artcore hollow body. Good boy. I quickly tune my preferred weapon, watching as Rainbow finishes its dinner before returning to its dock. I pat my robotic pet for doing an amazing job and head back to my waiting audience. Only to get nearly kneecapped by Naomi's stupid fat tail. Who would even like a girl with such a disgusting lardy tail? Unlike mine. What the fuck? She scowls. Were you trying to bust my knee, you stupid beige bitch? I didn't mean to. I was simply heading to the bathroom up here. It seemed that Chet and or Stella are currently using the other room. She turns her nose and continues down the hall. I'm half tempted to brain her with my beloved guitar. Feh. I turn and make my way down the steps. Trish scooches to give me enough space on the stairs to set the guitar on my knee to play. What should I start with? What do you think? Shit, it's been forever since we heard my fucking mom, man. Wasn't it called I'm Way Too Hungover? No, Reed just fell backwards when he told us, and I didn't bother correcting him. Sounds like something he'd do, yeah. Most of the partygoers are already looking my way in anticipation. I run the first few stances in my head a couple of times and begin strumming. My fingers glide along the fretboard easily enough, and my pick wildly plucks the chord. The party is cheering and stamping out a drum beat for me to play. Even Trish besides me is joining in on the makeshift metronome. I let loose a hard and fast riff, taking the chance to actually feel out the crowd. All of the jocks and even Stella are loving this. I can see Dad's sneer slowly vanish as Mom repeatedly steps on his foot. Naomi's the last one I look at, and I'm expecting one of her vicious sneers. Instead, she looks like someone took all her hopes and dreams and flushed them down the drain. I nearly miss my next note, so I focus back on my guitar. With an extra flourish, I end up I end the punk song with a fist pump. The room hollers, demanding more amazing music from me. But, oi, I'm just the ambience pricks. It's Baby Bro's party after all. With the spotlight on Nazar, now I decide to sit back on the stairs. Still gonna play? Thinking about something slower now. Dad'll pitch a fit if they start a mosh pit. We chuckle together and my fingers now lazily strum a mellow tune for the party. It's a simple song, one I've learned perfectly from Granny. So perfectly I can look out as everyone else chats and enjoys the calmer atmosphere. Nazar and Chet are started arm wrestling. Stella and some of Nazar's old teammates are talking like crazy about something. It's like wrestling. No way, that sounds retarded. Yeah, spaceship? All wrestling? Yeah, way, it's really cool. It is, bros. We've been marathoning it all week. The jocks start jeering and tossing their solo cups at him. Giving Nazar the chance to finally win. Both Chet and Nazar sheepishly hold a hand behind their heads while Nazar gets showered with praise from his parents. Naomi ducks under his other arm and embraces him, nuzzling, rubbing muzzles together. Wait, no, that didn't happen. Only Naomi did the nuzzling. Nah, those two are a whole room away. Probably didn't see it right. Oh. When they separate, Nazar follows Chet back to the enthralling conversation on wrestling spaceships or whatever with Stella. A purple hand breaches my line of sight. Hey Fang, hello? Yeah? You bridged that last song into Mussolini's Macho Mystery perfectly. You didn't even notice? I just now realize I am, in fact, playing a completely different song when I started. Trish and I continue making small talk through the rest of the party while I keep the ambience upbeat. One of the track members spills some popcorn on the floor below him. I should start thinking of ways to get out of cleanup. I see what's going on. Alright, so we'll find out next time. Thank you guys for joining me for the bonus chapters, and I will see you guys all next time. Don't forget to give some love. Check out all the links in the description. If you want to support, you can do it via YouTube membership. I think the super thanks, I don't know what they call it, that you can do in the comments. Patreon or Subscribe Star. Or you can check out my shop for awesome things. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Everybody, and welcome back to Snoot Game Bonus Chapters. If I'm a little bit off today, I am dealing with a concussion. If you're part of the Discord or part of the Patreon, you've seen the stupidity that I did. I find myself worrying more and more. With the night coming to a close, everyone begins to leave Nazar's home. All his old teammates give him congratulatory hugs and back pats on their way out. Even Chet and Stella, who's the last to leave. Don't think you're getting out of cleaning, Missy. I frown a little. After all this time, she still argues with her family. I was always taught to respect my elders, be by my parents. Naomi, dear, you don't have to. I insist, ma'am. I was the one who suggested the party after all. I continue sweeping the detritus from the floor, making sure to focus on the nooks and crannies. I try to focus on my task, but my thoughts keep going back to how odd Nazar has been acting. When I had to keep Nazar out so his family could set up the party, he was distant. A part of me wants to say it's just nerves. After all, he's going away to college, leaving his home. Even when I promised him that I'll be with him so he won't feel lonely? He felt so stiff when I said that. I shake my head to clear my mind of those awful thoughts. After all, Nazer and I can talk about this once we move in together. Aw, it'll be as if we were newlyweds. The thought makes me a little giddy as I push the pile neatly into the dustpan. Yes, in fact, maybe we can talk about our plans for living arrangements now. Nazer, dear, Huh? What? Yeah, I'm going back to radio voice. Why is he making that face? Is something the matter? What? Nah, nothing really. He's looking around the room, but there's only me, Nazer, and Lucy here at the moment. Nazer, please. You've seemed troubled the entire day. What's wrong? Nothing at all, Naomi. Just, damn it. Nazer's shoulders slump down and he heaves out a heavy sigh. I've been, thinking about this a lot, Naomi. I, want to take a break. A break? That's it? I mean, we only just started cleaning and... No, I mean us. What? I think we should break. I think we need a break, Naomi. Oh. I see. Lucy and Anna are taking one, and I thought... I gently set the broom against the wall. Yes, a break. I mean, I wanted to tell you sooner, but... I understand, Nazer. After all, you always have the best ideas. Wait, Naomi. Wait, Naomi. God damn it, Nazer. Yeah, they make sense taking a break. I slip out the door of Nazer's house. A break. A break. But why? I've done everything right? Been the model girlfriend, right? I carry myself down the driveway, trying to hold my thoughts together. Spring is about over, but it's cold. Tears prick my eyes, but I suddenly don't have the energy to wipe them off. Everything was going wonderfully, but now it's come shattering down. When I reach the curb, I crumple to my knees. I can't even focus on a single calamitous thought with so many firing through me. The thought of being away from Nazer, of things just ending. Oh. 2 years prior. And lastly, here is your own desk to work at. My principal slaps the top of an aged yet official-looking table furnished with lamps and its own drawers. Most students in any school would only ever be seated behind the regular board on some sticks model, maybe one with a little cubbyhole built in for binders if the school were old enough. But here I am, one of the lucky few. Thank you, sir. I should feel a lot more excited about winning the election, but... Naomi. Oh, did you see me sulking? There may not have been many candidates nor voters in deciding you should be the class president, but the fact remains that you won. You shouldn't stress yourself about how things might have gone differently if there were a larger voting pool. Don't go underselling yourself. If you try, you can be good enough. Thank you, Principal Spears. I'll try. He gives me a warm smile and pat on the shoulder and leaves to get me acquainted with the new space. Looks like there's already a few forms to fill out. Oh, there's a letter in here too. It's addressed to me specifically. Oops, I said that out loud. Good thing there's nobody here. But then, what's that drumming sound? Oh dear, that's my own feet. What am I getting so worked up over? It's probably just a letter of congratulations. Not that anyone other than Spears would even care about. Dearest Naomi. Is this a joke? Who would... My eyes trace the paragraph multiple times before I realize I haven't actually been reading it. Then, all of a sudden, it all registers at once. There is a loud squeal that echoes through the hallway. Oh wait. I cover my lips and feel my entire face heat up. That was me. I hope no one else heard that. But... Nazar is... And I'm just... Wouldn't people look at him funny? Wouldn't they look at me funny? After all, I'm just so... Don't go underselling yourself. If you try, you can be good enough. No, I can do this. For our date. I'll go check out the library for romantic self-help books after school. I'll be the perfect girlfriend. And that's where she hit her problem. Hello and welcome back to the Snoot game. We're looking at Naomi's Tribulations 3. What the fuck just happened? 1 second Nazar and Naomi were talking. Now I've got a crippled brother looking more lost and confused than ever before. And little Miss Perfect Life crying like a baby outside my house. Maybe I should. Nazar, for once in your life, do the smart thing and shut up. I wince as I see Nazar recoil at my harsh words. I can't fall back into bad habits now. Think, Lucy, think. How did you unfuck this fuck up? How do you unfuck this fuck up? I look out the window and watch Naomi continue wailing. Even though I despise the idea, Naomi needs someone to be there for her and support her now more than ever. With all the thought of what I'm about to do, I realize just how much Anon had really done for me. But god damn it, I don't really want to. I turn back to face my brother, who looks like he wants to jump from our house roof. I'm going to try and calm Naomi down. Stay here and finish cleaning. Nazar nods and takes the broom Naomi set aside and distracting himself by sweeping up the rest of the trash on the floor. Easy part done. I take a calming sigh and walk out the door to the wailing idiot trying to wake up the whole neighborhood. So you okay? Naomi doesn't reply. She only keeps crying like her whole world is falling apart. Naomi, the fuck is wrong with you? Somehow her sobbing gets louder to the point that I feel my ears starting to ring. Any louder and she's going to give me tinnitus. Naomi, get a fucking grip. Naomi finally looks up at me with tear-stained face. A break. Nazar said he wants a break. I almost want to slap the bitch. She's putting on all the waterworks because Nazar wants some time away from her. And... oh God! Naomi, who had still been lying on her knees at this point, scowls at me with a face full of fire and fury before rising to her feet. What do you mean, and? Nazar and I are the perfect couple. He is the perfect boyfriend. And I am the perfect girlfriend. We're supposed to have the perfect life together. Why? Why does he want us to take a break in our relationship? Naomi buries her face in her hands and sits on the curbside. Thankfully, she doesn't burst into more wails, which is at least an improvement. Shit. Why am I the one who has to fix this mess? I'm probably the least qualified person when it comes to relationships. Still, not like Nazar is going to be any better at this. Fuck. Guess it really comes down to me. I sit down next to Naomi on the curb. My presence makes her tense up, which also results in her shutting off the waterworks to at least appear more dignified. Nazer wants to take a break. Big fucking whoop. It's not the end of the world, it just means you two have some things to think about. I know my words are directed at Naomi, but a part of me can't help but feel they are also applicable to me. After all, I'm still trying to figure out what's really going to happen between Anon and myself. What is there to think about? Nazer and I are supposed to be together. I was going to take care of him every day. Cook dinner, clean the nest, romantic nights out, children running around the house. What am I going to do now? I already told my parents that I'm moving out. Where do I go? What do I even do? I find myself scowling at Naomi's words. So, this is what all this is about? Your perfect little plan falling apart before your eyes? You haven't really changed in the last year. Naomi's head snaps towards me, her eyes baleful and teary as she glares daggers at me. Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean? You heard me. I mean, you were, are, and if you keep this up, will be a total fucking bitch till the day your ass turns back to dust. Naomi brows furrow. She grits her teeth so tightly that for a second I think she's going to make her gums bleed. Fuck you discount brand guitarist. Insult me all you want, you know I'm right. Nazer and I are absolutely perfect for each other, not like you and Anon. This asshole, she's lucky I don't have anything blunt I can use to beat the shit out of her. I cross my arms and give Naomi a flat look. Perfect for one another? I'm not the one with a broken relationship after a single fucking night. Me and Anon, yeah, we fight, but we also come out of it stronger. You're taking a break, but that doesn't mean our relationship's over. Unlike yours. At first, Naomi gives me a look of absolute rage. Her hand curls into a fist and her face turns a bright red. But that expression doesn't last long as her eyes again fill with tears and her shoulders slump. Why? Why what? Why talk to me? If you hate me this much, why are you wasting your breath even acknowledging my existence? You really get a rise out about knocking me when I'm at my lowest? Do you want to hit me again like you did before prom? You offering because I can oblige. I give Naomi a smug grin in an attempt to liven the mood, but my attempt to humor goes completely unnoticed. She only stares at me with absolute contempt. Naturally, I glare right back at the bitch. Still, seeing Naomi like this now, a part of me can't help but pity her. At the back of my mind, I remember a certain memory. One that I will always treasure. All that matters is her. I sigh and let my anger fade away. Anger isn't going to do anything right now. I'm not here to kick your ass, even if you deserve a beating. I look toward the window and see Nazer still sweeping, his shoulders hunched and wings drooped. God damn it. Nazer's kicking himself over this. You know the kind of guy he is. At least you should anyway. But. He worries, he always worries. Constantly, Nazer can't help himself. It's like my words are stabbing Naomi in the heart as she starts to shrink more and more. I think it's how he shows he cares, that he's willing to take everyone's issues and ignore his own. But he said he wanted to take a break, just like you and Anon. You had to have put him up to this. You homewrecker! I can't help but roll my eyes at her words. God, you're so fucking stupid. No, I didn't put him up to this shit. Hell, I didn't even tell Anon that No, I didn't put him up to this shit. Hell, I didn't even tell him that Anon and I went on break. Nazer, did you actually tell him how you set me and Anon up from the very start? The dumb bitch blanches at that. Nailed it. That's another thing about my brother, you know. He can be stupidly dense. He probably didn't even know you were trying to move in with him. Then how do you know? Called it. You and your stupid plans. Would it kill you to just, I don't fucking know, tell someone? Naomi stags and whimpers. I was going to move in with him. Go to the same college and graduate together. We would have had the perfect life together. I facepalm at her words. Perfect this, perfect that. I can't fucking stand Naomi's bullshit any longer. I stand up, for once looking down at the salmon-toned asshole. For fuck's sake, get over yourself. You're not perfect. Excuse me? Naomi stands up, her previous sadness supplanted by anger. I'll have you know that I dedicated my whole life to being as perfect as I can be. That's complete bullshit, and you know it. Before you and my brother started bumping uglies, you were just some meek, nerdy bitch. Mostly harmless. But then you became whatever this is. I motioned to her whole being. You became a bossy, Machiavellian, perfectionist bitch with plans on top of plans like you're some kind of chess master. You never actually cared about Nazar in the first place, did you? You only wanted him for the prestige it would bring you. Fuck, ow! I can feel the searing heat on my cheek. Surprised she had it in her. Naomi isn't looking at me in the eyes, but she's huffing as she cradles her hand to her chest. I love Nacer. He actually cared about the useless girl like me, so I had to become his perfect girlfriend. I rubbed my cheek and did my best to keep my temper under control. Though I want to, jumping on top of the bitch and beating the shit out of her is not the answer right now, maybe later. Does a perfect girlfriend intentionally try to secretly manipulate her boyfriend's family without even telling him? Naomi's breath hitches. How do you think Nacer would react to finding out what you did? Naomi shuts her mouth as fast as she opens it. He probably wouldn't like it at all, would he? Aaron Fuckham. Fuckwingham. Oh, Aaron Fuckwingham. Okay, I get it now. Was way too protective of my retarded ass to approve. And he clearly did care about you too. It wasn't even that you didn't care to know how Nazar felt. You knew and actively disregarded that information. Shut up. No way, I know already. The dumb bitch shifts her head to the side, trying to hide her eyes. Please, couldn't you just let me just grovel here? Naomi's words are coming in haphazardly. It's clear that she's having a hard time forming thoughts. She already is pretty fucked up, but she needs to hear what comes next, even if it hurts her. You know what your problem is, Naomi? You've stayed sucked in your own little world with your own little plans, thinking that everything you do is always going to turn out just like you planned. Well, guess what? The world doesn't revolve around you. Naomi rises an eyebrow at me at first. Then she grimaces before fixing me with a look that can only be described as disgust. Yet, as the second ticks by, Naomi's expression changes. Her grimace slowly vanishes, replaced instead with a 1,000-yard stare. You're right. I haven't changed one bit. She grabs hold of her head and once more falls to her knees. Ever since I stopped being a meek, nerdy girl, I became obsessed with perfection, to the point that I wound up becoming some kind of coral Castellan. Did I work hard to get there? Yes. Should I have worked so hard when I led to where I am today? I don't know anymore. All I know is that, aside from your brother, nothing ever really made me happy. Nothing. Again, against my better judgment, I kneel next to Naomi and put a hand on her shoulder. Hey, just because you're a manipulative fucking bitch doesn't mean that you haven't done some good. I mean, you did bring me and Anon together. Also, you did make my brother happy, even if it was under your authoritative thumb. I kind of feel sick saying that. I shouldn't be praising her manipulative bitchiness, but I can't deny that Nazar was generally happy being with Naomi. Have him with Rosa! Even if most of the happiness was a side effect and not a direct result of a healthy relationship. Or is she with Stella? No, Stella's with a dude. Have him with Rosa. Maybe. Maybe a break is what you two need more than ever. Time away to think. Time away to contemplate what the two of you really mean to each other. Time to really figure out what the two of you mean to each other. Once again, though my words were meant for Naomi, a part of me can't shake the fact that they're applicable to me as well. You really think so? I shrugged my shoulders. I don't fucking know. Maybe this break is what the two of you need to really start a new phase of your relationship. Or maybe this is it, and maybe you two will go your separate ways. I almost feel myself tearing up as I say those words. I don't want to admit it, but part of me fears that my words may turn out to be prophetic in regard to Anon and myself. Naomi is eerily quiet as she absorbs my words. I keep my hand on her shoulder. I'm not entirely sure why, though. Maybe a sign of support? The fuck did I know? Still, being there for Naomi, even if most of me still hated the bitch, felt good. So, what? What am I supposed to do now? The question really struck me harder than it should have. What was next? I don't know any proper answer. But the one thing I can do is try to bury this hatchet with Naomi once and for all. So I spoke with Naomi, truly spoke to her. For the first time, we talked on a common ground. Even though both our voices were already dry, we just kept letting it out for hours. Every insult and begrudging compliment we'd ever thought of each other was put out in the air. When we ran out of words, we just lay there silently. I nearly drifted off to sleep on the sidewalk when a car pulled up in front of us. Oh, Naomi must have called a taxi. I cranked one eyelid open to see Naomi hesitantly moving into the back seat. She stops with her hand on the handle. Fang? This is probably just me being deliriously exhausted, but I enjoyed this talk we had. You better. Not every day I pour out my soul to anyone that is an Anon. Naomi actually laughs at my humor this time. Progress. Hanging out might not be so bad at sometimes. She goes quiet. Before she can muddy up her thoughts with something else, she gets in the taxi. See you around. She shuts the door before I can say anything and is gone within seconds. Yeah, I can probably hang around with Naomi again. Again? I need to get up from this curb. After a few of my feathers had bent and gotten stuck in the concrete from being pressed into it for so long, the door was still unlocked, luckily. Good thing I don't live in Skin Row. My place would probably be down to the foundations by now. Dragging myself up the stairs, I remember Naomi and Nazar didn't even really get to say goodbye. He took it about as well as I expected. Judging by the loud music coming from his room, he's still upset. He'll probably stop crying by the time he leaves in a few days. I sigh into my pillow. This shit is definitely not my style. When I turn over to the cool side of my pillow, my fingertips brush against the corner of my phone. A break. Before I can think otherwise, my fingers tap the number I memorized by heart. I take a few seconds but see the screen change to display Anon's tired face, barely lit by his shitty phone screen. Lucy, it's 3 a.m. I know, but... You okay? Yeah, I just wanted to see you. Anon, I know we're on break, but I want to see you. You mean like visit? Oh, you shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep. Damn it. If I could, I would. When's your next break? What? When is your next break? A couple months, July, I think. Text me with the date. Yeah, sure, but why? I'll buy the ticket in the morning. If you can't come see me, then I'll visit. And on, I swear to God! Eat a plate of penises, you copper prick! I can see his face start to turn pink. Yeah, right, yeah, I'll give you the date and address. You better. Guess, I gotta go now. Good night, Anon. Night, Lucy. My screen fades to black and drops down onto the sheets. I love you. It's just break after all. Welcome to the final bonus chapter of Snoot Game. We're looking at Rainbow's observations. Statement. My current designation is Rainbow. I was manufactured in a factory in the year. It is currently 2027, and I am playing with my new current owner. For the first month of my life, I was carried around the bag of a somewhat suspicious salesman. My original purpose was to clean cellular device screens. Current circumstances have made it so that my purpose is so much more. Analysis. Current situation is unprecedented. Cleaning cannot be achieved. Purpose remains inconclusive at best, radically altered at worst. Conclusion. Must reanalyze memory banks to ascertain the reason for current circumstances. Stand by as memory is reviewed. Reviewing in 3, 2, 1. Current day, Friday. Current time, unknown. Current location, unknown. Here, let me show you its brushing majesty. Observation. I am pulled from the darkness and placed on a brightly lit surface. My sensors indicate that this unit is currently being displayed for potential sale. Analysis. Potential buyer appears plain. Nonetheless, this unit must execute its functions as programmed. Execute standard screen size.exe. Executing tasks. Executing task. Task complete. I just used my shirt though. Observation. This unit has not performed up to the standards set by the manufacturer. Must double efforts. Executing task. Executing task. Task complete. Analysis. Sensor indicates that potential buyer remains unimpressed. Probability of this unit purchase has now dropped to below 50%. Alert. Confirmation of sale. This unit has been successfully purchased. Changing designation of potential buyer to current owner. Very well, the contest is yours, along with this trinket. He gets a different voice every time. Observation inconclusive. Observation inconclusive. This memory file does not provide information necessary. Conclusion. Continued review of memory banks required. Memory review starting in 3, 2, 1. Current day, Sunday. Current date, February 16th, 2020. Current location, owner's domicile. Statement. Current owner has finished external modifications to chassis. I think that does it. Now you just need a real name. Observation. Visual sensor. Partially obscured. Current owner does not seem to realize this. I could give you a proper angry name. They'd fit with your new color scheme. He's adorable. I love Rainbow. Current owner seems to vocalize his thoughts. Nah, they aren't really a thing anymore. Observation. Current owner is examining a large collection of disc cases. This is the first time he has done so. Oh, how about Rainbow, since you do have that railgun now. Execute. This unit designation is now Rainbow. Rainbow is best boy. Observation conclusion. Current owner has a strange fondness for inanimate objects. Notation made. Continuing memory review. 3, 2, 1. Current day, Monday. Current date, March 2nd, 2020. Current location, owner's domicile. Observation. This unit has been operating on this surface for weeks now. This unit wishes to clean other surfaces. The lock on the door starts jiggling open. There are people outside. Observation. Owner does not return home at this hour. Conclusion. Mysterious person designated as Karl Dosky is coming in to raid the fridge again. The owner enters with another person. The owner appears to be in distress. Consideration. Execute potential malware labeled rulesofnature.exe. The other person takes notice of my presence. Is that thing the phone Roomba you bought a while back? You actually kept that thing? Second person is recognized. They were with the current owner when this unit was purchased. Oh yeah, you can go ahead and feed him for me. Can you go ahead and feed him for me? With this box of cornflakes? Yeah, 2 or 3 will do. Observation. Second person has dropped some common toasted flakes into my designated cleaning area. Initiating subroutine mealtime.exe. You're such a dweeb, Anon. Observation conclusion. Second person designated thing is of great importance to current owner. Notation made. Continuing memory review in 3, 2, 1. Current day, Thursday. Current time, December 24th. Current location, owner's domicile. Observation. Owner returns home holding a large number of foreign objects. Fang follows close behind him. One such object he lays on the floor. See? It really ties the room together. Owner has opened another of the boxes he bought in, laid the contents on the top. Observation. It is cleaning unit similar in the model to mine, but on a larger scale. Surely it is unable to be as precise as this unit. Hey, Rainbow, a friend of yours got you a friend. Let's call it Mark II. Message from new unit. Inquiry to leadership. Confirmed. Response to new unit is designated Mark II. Fast forward memory segments. Message continues for several minutes uninterrupted. Resuming memory playback. Response. Sister Unit Mark II looks to be of older make. Suggestion. Sister Unit Mark II should be sent in for immediate dismantle. Message from Mark II. Until Rainbow is of inferior make. Suggestion. Sister Unit Rainbow should be disposed of. Observation. Owner and Fang seem to be moving on the designated recharge station together. Message from Mark II. Until Rainbow will not want to observe this. Suggestion. Enter sleep mode for the next hour. Response. This unit does not seem to. Current owner and Fang seem to be discarding chassis. Perhaps they are undergoing. Initiating sleep mode. Observation concluding. Show me memory files deemed unnecessary. Memory file cannot be scrubbed due to association with Sister Unit Mark II. Continuing memory review in 3, 1. Current day, Monday. Current date, January 4th, 2021. Current location, unknown. Observation. Owner has taken me and my designated cleaning area to an unknown location as estimated 5 miles away from his domicile. This seems to be where Fang resides. Sure, he gets fed. You don't want him to shoot you. I will, Anon. Mark II and Rainbow will be just fine. You almost treat them better than me. Current owner appears to be transferring ownership to Fang. Will confirm. With sister unit Mark II. Further observation. Current owner and Fang seem to be leaking fluid from their visual sensors. May require maintenance. Sending comment to the sister unit. Response from Mark II. Observation noticed. Current owner and Fang are currently in need of repair. Conclusion. Will ensure that this unit's new owner receives necessary repairs. Well, this is it. Anon. Hey, it's only for a few years, and it's not like we won't talk. I know. I said a break and all, but... Observation. Current owner and Fang appear to be attempting to clean each other's brush units again. Initiating memory scrub. Message from Mark II. Memory scrub not required at this time. Current owner and new owner are emotional at this time. Memory scrub cancelled. Emotional not found. This unit lacks the capacity to define emotion. Message from Mark II. Emotion cannot be defined by us. Oh, you adorable. Observation conclusion. At that time, the concept of emotion was added to this unit's databank. Emotion may be part of the answer. Memory review continued in 3, 2, 1. Current day, Monday. Current date, March 2nd, 2021. Current location, owner's domicile. Observation. Current owner, designated Fang, has brought in a few guests to her domicile, which has changed 3 days prior. Owner's guest is an unknown variable. One this unit does not feel secure around. Unit cannot pinpoint reason for breach in security with ocular sensors due to obscurity of current location. This is highly unusual. We'll log this in this unit's memory bank for later evaluation. Alright, that room right there, yes, yours. We share a wall, so don't play any loud music at night. I won't. Hey! Nazer told me you're the one that plays loud music. No way, I never listen to music. Owner's words noted for future review. Owner does listen to music. What's this in the box over there? It looks like a little robot? Hey, don't touch him, that's Rainbow. I'm keeping him safe for a while. Owner approaches box as well. And he keeps me company. Verbal acknowledgement of this unit's superiority from owner forward to Mark II. Oh, was this Anon's? I guess it's sort of cute. Repeating previous action. Response from Mark II. Sister unit Rainbow still kept in a suitable enclosure, unlike this unit. Still, these Roombas aren't that good at cleaning. I've already seen some dust bunnies in the corners that they can't reach. Yeah, whatever. You're just jealous I have 2 Roombas. I want a phone Roomba, or a Roomba in general. I'd love to see what Kiwi would do that. Observation. Unknown guest has left the room. Bitch. Unknown guest designated confirmed. Oh god. Why are we on the floor? I just realized, why is Rainbow on the floor? Verbal acknowledgement of this unit's superiority from previous owner and bitch, sister unit 2 continues to be the inferior unit. Okay. Oh, come on. Current day. 2025. Domiciles moved 2 years prior. Audio receptors here, owner approaching with guest. Although there might be a scratch or 2 on him. No. Oh, wow. Hey there, little buddy. Voice recognizes previous owner. Anon reaches a limb down and delicately brushes against the top of my chassis. But looks the same as to me as always. What about the other one? She's in the living room. Crazy after all this time that it still works great. Disregarding unnecessary audio information. There's flakes in a little cup next to the box. Anon drops several flakes into designated cleaning area. Initiating subroutine mealtime.exe. Wow, he still loves his cornflakes. Observation conclusion. Owners or designated Anon had seemed to have undergone upgrades between transferal to ownership. Fang, compiling list of upgrades for further observation. Continuing. Alright. Oh boy. April 5th, 2027. Current location, owner's domicile. Memory review complete. Conclusion. Inconclusive. This unit is still unable to find data to extrapolate an explanation for its current situation. Furthermore, this unit has come to find that an explanation is not needed either. Regardless, this unit shall continue to execute its new modified function as set by owners. Observation. Optics obscured by newest owner. They appear to be holding a plastic information of imitation. Conk. Warning. Minor damage to chassis. Owner has struck the top carriage of this unit with some unknown plastics. Aww, yes. Analysis possible stratagems. Analysis complete. Executing evasive maneuvers. Maneuver successful. Current location beneath the drawer. Observation. Owner has initiated an alarm function of some kind. Message to Mark II. Unknown alarm from owner, Anon, and Fang are currently executing functions elsewhere. Response from Mark II. Execute newest function installed by owner Fang. Returning to owner. Execute lullaby.exe. Owner's alarm appears to be rescinded. Sweetie, what's... Aww. Thanks, Rainbow. Good job. Owner is picked up slowly. Anon sits next to me and lowers a limb to make contact. I can always count on you. Aww, I love this. Aww, it's so cute. Aww, how the fuck is that possible? Oh, and that's the new logo. That's the new intro. That is so cute. Okay, guys, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this entire series. I enjoyed doing it. I will be doing the newest game. Well, how the fuck did I miss one? We have done all the endings. How is that fucking possible? How did we manage that? That's impressive. I did all the bonus shit, didn't I? Yeah, everybody else, that one must have just... Okay, you know what? Sometimes you don't question. Okay, that is weird. Okay, so we've done all the bonus chapters. So thank you guys for joining us for this series. I hope you'll check out whatever is next on the channel. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Simply Pure, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. And thank you, developers, for making this. I can't wait to play I Want to Hug a Gator. They do have another one out. I might play it. We'll see. If you guys want to see it that much, I will play it. Bye, guys.